come as a fact.
Beautiful. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, okay? I want to ask, what do you routinely do to take care of your mental health?
So I think my mental health probably really pertains to kind of how I move my body and what I choose to do throughout the day. So I find that when I'm stressed or going down a rabbit hole, I always go outside and I take a walk. I try to get 10,000 steps every day, and I find that each step brings me more towards a sense of calm and a sense of peace. And so if I'm moving every day and I'm eating well and I feel well physically, my mind also feels well, and that's usually my goal.
Right.
I really appreciate being in that, outdoors and, taking that breath of fresh air literally gives me a lot when I'm going through it. And, exposure to the sun and the wind and, just feeling the natural, flow of the earth is something that really grounds me as a person. So I agree with my sister. I'm not as good as her with 10,000 steps a day, but getting
Right.
outside just for a few steps is something that's really important to me as well.
As long as you do something, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Do you guys ever think that we see celebrities and or leaders openly talk about depression or mental health?
No, I don't. But I think we're in an era of transparency, and I think that the more, the more events that go on in the world, and the more things touch people, the more they need to talk about them. And I think it's best that this is happening because celebrities and leaders are just like us. They've just chosen to do a certain path, and I think that it's important that we hear from them and we hear their stories of courage, but also of sadness or depression that they may have gone through, and inspire others that to keep on going.
I think the reason people become successful celebrities, or one of the reasons is that they become successful, is that you know certain celebrities echo feelings that we all have. I think it's easy to forget that, like my sister said, celebrities are people just like us, and what makes them human is that they are exactly that, human beings who feel the exact same things that we do. So I think in terms of stardom and the reason that certain people look up to a celebrity, it might actually stem from the fact that they see something in the celebrity that they are experiencing in their own life. Because I think in my opinion, the biggest stars understand that they are just people, the same like every common person. And I think that in order to spread your personality, you have to share who you are. And for people to connect with that, it only helps you grow, both as a celebrity and in your business and as a person. So I admire when celebrities are open about mental health struggles. And I personally connect with celebrities more when they do expose themselves in those ways. So yeah, I mean, I think it on the surface it might be unexpected, but when you look into it a little bit more, I think it's great when celebrities do, share about their struggles, and I think that, yeah, I mean, it may be again maybe unexpected, but I think it's an amazing thing. So,
Right.
yeah.